Yo, and hello, welcome to this explanation guide on what exactly is Ecto Gambling. What is it? What's the point of it? Do you get anything for it? And is it worth it? And where do you go to do it? So that's what this guide's going to be about. Ecto Gambling, which you can kind of assume just by the name, is gambling away ectos for potentially more ectos, or a bunch of money. There are some achievements that actually go with it, so if you're a hardcore achievement hunter, you might want to do it. It's only worth like 2 achievement points and it costs a lot, unless of course you're lucky. It is gambling after all. I'm going to show you, there's currently 2 different ways to do it, 2 different forms of the same exact thing. One of them is better but requires Path of Fire. So first I'm going to show you Core. There are 2 places in the world that you can do Ecto Gambling in Core. One of them is out in Brisbane Wildlands. I don't recommend it. It's just way out there and it's kind of pointless, and it's in a weird spot. It's more there for lore reasons rather than functionality, because the characters doing this are Scrit. So I'm going to show you the more common, more likely place you're going to go if you're going to do it in Core. So in Core, you go to Lion's Arch. And as you can see, this merchant has this pink Ecto icon. If you see this is the Ecto Gambling icon. Again, it's also in Brisbane Wildlands if you look. This is the easier one. I'm going to show you how to get to it right now. So the best place to do this, you're in Lion's Arch, you want to do the Ledge's waypoint. All right, so you take the waypoint and you go into the water. What you're looking for is, it's not too hard to find. There's actually Scrit right here. This Scrit will give you the general idea. Also, these are the ruins of Guild Wars 1's Lion's Arch. Look at this. I just had to look real quick. Lion's Arch. Good old Lion's Arch. Old school. Well, as you can see, this Scrit, this is like a hint. You swim through here. I'll use my mount real quick just to speed this up. But you swim through here, and you just go up here. There's only one way you can really go, and ta-da! Now here he is. Now this is the person you can Ecto Gamble with. So you talk with him, and this is what it is. So you have 3 different things. You can gamble 5 Ecto and 40 silver for some of the destabilized Ecto, or you can do a clump for 50 and 4 gold, or a huge one for 250 and 100. I'm pretty confident when it comes to the actual achievement. I think you might need to use the big one, the actual big gamble. But if you want, you can gamble in smaller amounts. So we'll do one of each. I don't currently have enough Ecto for the other one. Yeah, so you can do this. You get these little things. And what the point of it is I open one, I got 8 Ecto out of the small one. And the small one, again, costs 5. So I made more Ecto. I got Ecto out of it. And then it cost me 40 silver, and this thing sells for 10. So it wasn't too bad. It cost me 30 silver, but I also got, 3 additional Ecto. Well, that's the gamble, huh? We can open the bigger one. What do we get? So we got 10 Ecto, but it cost us 50. So that we're down. But we got this. It's only worth a gold. So we paid 4 gold in 50 Ecto, but that time we only got 1 gold back in 10 Ecto. So that would be down bad. But people do this, and you can get full crystallized plasma. Instead of chunks, you can get a full one, and it's worth so much more. You get junk items that can be worth hundreds of gold. And you can get a whole bunch of Ectos back, and you can keep re-gambling into it. And that's how the Ecto Gambling works. Now, this is for Core, and if you do the achievement, if you actually do the full achievement, you can get this item, this personal delivery portal, which I have, proof that I've done it enough. And what this does is basically, you can be, let's say, I don't know why, but let's say you're anywhere else in the world, and you're like, oh, I feel like gambling. You could do this, opens up the same person. Except now you can buy even more. Look how big you can gamble up. small, boom, boom, like originally, but then you can also do 4 for 400. You can do a flat out 20 if you want for 5,000. Like, you can gamble hard if you're feeling it. Well, that's not really useful, is it? Well, the reason why I keep it around is technically also you can sell. It basically becomes like a portable merchant. You can't buy anything except for Ecto stuff off them, but you can sell all your junk, which can make it very useful as a portable merchant, which is why I keep it for all my characters. Now this is the core, because this is in Lion's Arc, so anyone who has access to core can do this. But I wouldn't recommend it if you have Path of Fire. Yeah, I have this, that's because I did it long before Path of Fire. But if I had the chance to do it again, and do it right the first time, I would do it in Path of Fire, and I'll show you where that is. So assuming you have Path of Fire, you're going to want to go gambling. Where else? The casino, which seems fair. Where else are you going to gamble other than a casino, right? At least it's on point. It's on brand. So we're going to quickly rush to the casino. Alright. There it is again. See the icon? That's how you know. And then you can gamble with this person. Now this, again, pretty much the same deal. Sandstorm, Trump, it's all the same. Trump hand, meld hand, flush hand. It's basically the same exact, it's just different. It's just a different icon, different things. The real reason though why I would recommend this way instead of the other way is that when you do, we'll buy 5 just for this, just for this, the fun, you know. Well, look at that, we got another 10 silver and we got 6. So what? We made 1 Ecto. We have 1 Ecto. The real reason though why you'd want to gamble here if you're gonna gamble, which also I must say, if you do enough gambling and you do the achievement, you'll get another version that's just like this, except it's a card called Sandstorm, collectible Sandstorm card. It does the same thing where you can gamble wherever you are and you can sell to it like a merchant, so it's either one works. The real reason why is when you're doing it here, with this person, the Sandstorm, you can get a thing called Runes of Holding. It's an item that you can get, usually it comes from the big hand, the Sandstorm Flush. But with those runes that you can sell, you can sell them. They sell for like 12 gold a pop. Let's actually look for science. Let's check. Yeah, Superior Runes of Holding. And they're going for almost 12 gold a pop right now. These can be sold or used to upgrade bags. So that's how you actually get bigger, like 32 slot bags. See all these 32 slots that I have right here? I got those. You need those runes. So what I would recommend is if you can do it here, get those runes potentially, and either sell them to make some of your gold back, or keep them so that when you decide to make bigger bags, you already have one of the most expensive pieces of material needed to actually do it. So yeah, that's basically Ecto Gambling. It's basically what you think it is. Some people can really make money off it. It is a gamble, but if the RNG gods smile upon you, you can walk away with some fat stacks. Yeah, maybe a bunch more Ecto. Maybe you just need more Ecto, and it's a good, easy way to get it. But it is a gamble. It is an RNG. So unless you're trying to do it purely just to get the 2 AP, I guess it's 4 AP altogether if you do both of them. But if you're just trying to get the AP, it's whatever. It's expensive, very expensive, but there you go. But if if you're into the gambling and you have the Ecto and you have the money to put down, go for it. You never know. You might make some serious money. But there you go. That is the definition and explanation of the Ecto farm, or the Ecto gamble rather. I wish there was an Ecto farm. Man, I would love me to farm some Ecto. Maybe I'd go gambling. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I really appreciate it. If you like it, give it a like. If you dislike it, dislike it. Thank you so much for the subs. I really appreciate it. And if you click the bell, you can know whenever another guide comes out. And I appreciate all the love. Till the next guide, you guys, stay super.